Hey, what's going on, people? What's going on? About to get a little workout in a second. Wanted to, eat some breakfast this morning before I do so. And I'm gonna talk about a lot of things in this video. I'm just really happy with just how things are turning around very gradually for me. Now, I told you a week ago, I thought that I didn't get the job. I thought they were just screwing around, like they were overwhelmed by so many people that they hired that they didn't consider me for the job. So one thing I didn't do, I didn't curse them out. I didn't send them any messages saying, fuck you guys, wasting my time and shit. No, I just patiently told myself, like, just be patient. They'll get back to you. Reapply. And it got their attention that I applied 3 times. And they were like, you already got the job. But imagine if I were to send messages like an emotional ass bitch saying how, oh, you told me I had a job and you could have just been honest with me. Wasted all my time now. Now I gotta go back to this lotion factory. And I'm not trying to brag, but I can make over $1,000 a week the hours I work, the route that I do. It's like this, guys. It's a sacrifice for what I do. I make money, but I don't have a lot of time to enjoy it. So, with the exception of next Saturday, I'm not taking off any extra days they offer me. Because I have to, I don't do checks. And the bank that I have, it is all the way in Chicago. When I was in the Midwest, there's one job I worked for in Milwaukee. He gave me a bank card, and I've been using it ever since. And it's located in Chicago, and it doesn't allow me to upload checks through my phone on any app. So I want to get settled with the check cash in place and just have that be done only once, and then I'm going to go back to my direct deposit. It would have been cool if they didn't do paper checks the first check, but it is what it is. But I'm just gonna be happy with all the money I'm making. It's just I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it. But this is my plan. I want to work this for like a year. Not trying to spend none of my money. And if nothing goes wrong, I'm gonna just save it. And because I don't want to really leave that job if I'm making this kind of money. But understand it's not easy to do both school and work. So someone I worked with yesterday for like 7 hours. He said he advised me to do Saturday school, like if they have classes on Saturday. And I was considering that, but I'll see what's available. Because as almost a 30-year-old, I want to have my pay range be over $30,000, and working here, I will make that. See, the thing is, I don't want to get stuck at a job like this because I want a title. I want to be something in life. When I break my back one day, or my legs give out, or I lose my sight, I'm nobody if I just work this job forever. Because when you can't do the job, you're nobody. Education is one thing people can't strip from you. So I work with this driver. I'm going to just go back to the suspected white supremacist coworker I had. So he turned off that Tom McDonald rap song. And I just laughed to myself. I've been contemplating if I should work with him again. Because I don't want to be 3 people. I don't want that 3-person truck. Even the driver said he doesn't like that 3-person truck. But I don't want him. The thing is, I don't want the white dude getting comfortable with me. Because I had to use the bathroom in like a cup. We don't really have a lot of time to stop anywhere. And this is what sort of weirded me out. In spite of everything I say on this channel, yes, I am very freaked out as a man, you want to use the same cup. Let's just listen to what I said. I pee in the cup, and he asked to use the same cup that I used. That's just a little weird to me. Like, you want to use the same cup as me. And he just did some things that were a little weird to me. But I'm not gonna argue with him, because I understand just what goes on down here. I just understand that, and I have an objective, and I'm trying to meet that objective. But should I risk my life working with him? Because I'm not talking shit, but based on everything that he says on the phone to other people, or he'll just say, because when he talks, I don't really respond back. I just sort of nod my head, like, yeah, whatever. But he talks, and he talks to himself, and he comes off like he's the type of dude, and I'm not trying to be funny, but he would tell me how as we're working one day, that his wife is dead, his kids' throats are slit, and he's gonna he has like the whole house booby trapped when police arrive. He told me that he has a suicide note inside of his car, and he's gonna drive into oncoming traffic and kill both of us. He comes off like that. Like, if the wife wants to leave him, he will slit his wife's throat. Well, slit his kid's throat. He'll shoot his wife in the head. He'll shoot his wife in the head, and he'll take his own life. And he won't have like no kind of criminal record, so they'll just use his driver license photo as a picture people circulate around the media. But it's times when I say too, maybe I'm just a little biased from everything I've been through, because I should never have, but I don't view fellow really black men as a threat. I can never really say much of women, because I just feel women go a little far with the tactics they use to get back at people. But I don't view other black men as a threat to me. Even Africans too. I don't view them as a threat. But I do view non-black people, like when it comes to the workplace, as competition. You know, that is a threat to me based on what they can do. But I'm not gonna be out here shook, nervous, uncomfortable. I'm not gonna be none of that. That's all I gotta say about that. But I'm gonna start week 2 and just hope for the best. And I may stay with him, because I don't want to do that 3-person truck. I just don't. I just picked up a cooler, so I could when I buy like little drinks, I can keep them cold. I don't like drinking moist. I don't like drinking anything out of a moist container. So if it's wet, like condensation is one thing, but if it's like wet, like it's all slippery, it's real weird. Like if it just came out of the freezer, that's fine. But if it came out of a wet, moist environment, a wet, moist, like surrounding like a cooler, because if it comes out like that, I gotta drink it real fast. I just can't have it all. I just can't have the cup extra wet. Yeah, that's really about it, honestly. Not much is really going on but my job. I'm gonna keep giving my all this week. You know, and what's crazy is it was a black driver I worked with yesterday. He is the second person to confirm everything I'm saying about people down south. Everything I've been saying has been correct. So this is what I'm confused about. if I'm right on, all my beliefs, what does that really mean then? Mm. What should I do? Because I just don't believe you need to love people who are oppressing you and keeping you down. But I would love to know, where do I go from here if I'm right in what I'm saying? Where do I go from here? Because I told y'all one thing about this channel, it's no pandering, and there's no buck dancing on this channel. It's no buck dancing, because buck dancing is very dangerous. This is the only thing I want to talk about too. A coon is very dangerous. Very dangerous. It's just as dangerous as the white supremacist. But I want to tell you what's so dangerous about a coon. I may tell you a story of how I worked with a coon one time. Because coons, they help white supremacy. They are collaborators with white supremacy. I worked with this coon at a job in Georgia. And this coon was a traveling nurse / waiter. And something he told me, and I didn't really pick up at first. See, I didn't really understand race relations really well until the end of 2023. That's when I finally understood it. And I laughed to myself. I said, everything that I'm doing wrong, I can't do no more. So I remember one day, this buck dancing coon, I just asked him in a sort of a joking way, how do you work out there with all those white people? I jokingly just said that. And he told me, he said, you know what code switching is? And I didn't really grasp it until now. But I said to myself, and I just noticed this. This is Georgia. He had a bunch of white friends, probably a white girlfriend, whatever. But his type is very dangerous to be around. Because it's not about having an opinion I have a problem with about the black community, or critiquing it, or saying how this should be changed or that should be changed. That's not my problem. It's when you're destroying people of your race, when you are bringing them down. You get them fired. You are reporting them to management in any way where it can screw them over. That's what I call a buck dancing coon. But they're about the same when it comes to levels of threat. I don't want to be around anybody that's considered a suspected white supremacist or a buck dancing coon. And it's not that I'm calling these people this, it's the criteria that they meet that give them this name. Because I'm telling you, it's a very dangerous game to play with. Now, they may not be threatening physically or blatantly, but they are very sneaky ass people. You got to watch out, by all means. But I'm trying to get this whole driver situation settled. Like, I don't know if I should change drivers daily, keep this crazy ass guy, and maybe you guys may not hear from me again because I'll be dead. I don't know. Because maybe, like I said, maybe I can talk him out of trying to drive into oncoming traffic. Then I'll just like blind him by his eyes, give him that eye poke, open the door, run out, and just tell base that I need another driver and I want to finish out the rest of the day. But yeah, that's all I'm thinking about right now. There's the fact that he just complains about working. When I was literally bringing in $500 a week doing 40 hours, I couldn't go over the 40 hours. This is why, oh yeah, the driver that I worked with yesterday, he didn't have any children. I was telling myself, this may be the future me. I will be perfectly fine not having any kids. That's fine to me. Because he brought up some good points. He was saying how, why would you want to have kids and ruin your body, ruin your mind, ruin your money? I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be constantly worried about having to take care of my offspring. And sometimes I ask myself, can someone like me, who grew up in a pretty dysfunctional household, can someone like me really have children when I don't even know what family is myself? But guys, I'm going to continue to enjoy myself. I'm enjoying my job. The few people I have around me, I'm going to enjoy them. And I'm going to just gut this job out. I'm going to give it my all every day.